Hello everyone, so my name is Ryan Blumenshine, and I decided to do my curriculum project on aiming towards senior students, so 17, 18-year-olds, those that fall into the formal operational stage of learning. So the curriculum that I developed, lesson plan is intended for students that are in an ecology class, particularly those that are interested in maybe a career in forestry or career in conservation. That's what the curriculum is kind of designed for, to kind of pique that interest, engage that interest. So anybody who might be interested in that sort of career can, hopefully those interests will develop more throughout the class and the curriculum. Hopefully these lessons, these tasks will, again, help pique that interest. So my hope is that this lesson plan will be aimed at aiding those who have an idea of what they'd like to do for a career, like I said, but are just not certain just yet. So usually those that fall in the former operational stage, usually on the verge of adulthood and are already adults like ourselves. So there should be few limitations in regards to any learning restrictions for this class, this age group. They should be fully developed mentally, and any skills, comprehension skills, should be fully developed as well. So the task that I'm going to talk about is nature journaling. This is a popular assignment, I guess, hobby. A lot of naturalists like to do. Those like explore nature. Researchers, nature journaling is very, very popular. Lots of times it's used to help kids engage in nature, but the assignment I developed is kind of geared more towards, like I said, people our age, maybe a little younger. So the learning objectives for the nature journaling is hopefully to improve their ability to recognize a healthy forest. Technology skills will improve, and learn how the use of technology can benefit us in a forestry setting, and how that can benefit the future of forestry and conservation. Also learn how to identify the object and scenery, like I'm going to talk about that here in a second, but there's scenery that they're going to pick out. Learn how to identify the objects in that scenery, enhance their skills on identifying plants, animals, anything you might find in nature. And also not only identify what it is, but also identify its role in nature and in the ecosystem, and how it benefits the ecosystem. So the idea of this assignment, the goal is for the student to locate a picture-perfect scenery that they enjoy at a local park. It's called White Bank Park here in Virginia, and Colonial Heights, a town that's local to me. So the assignments can take place here in White Bank Park. So the task is for them to find that small scenery that they enjoy, that's attractive to them, that they find peace, maybe comfort in that little area that they enjoy. So they're going to find that, have a few minutes to find that area that they enjoy, which is just a small area of the park. It's not a huge landscape. This is sort of similar to the landscape project that we've worked on in one of Professor Stemper's other classes. But so yeah, it's going to be a small area of the park, and it's going to needs to consist of any plants, trees, animals, insects, and also going to incorporate, like we said, the technology. They're going to use a computer tablet, to create a nature journal. So basically what a nature journal is you're going to illustrate your findings. It's basically anything you see, anything you're thinking, you draw it, put on paper. So it's journaling, but usually you're illustrating. You can also write notes along the way. So the goal is for them to use that scenery and create that nature journal, where they're illustrating that scenery, what stands out to them, what they find interesting. And hopefully this will kind of engage the student in nature, especially if they're interested in ecology. Hopefully that will increase their interest more towards a career path along that way. So they're going to use that computer tablet to, like I said, be more comfortable with technology and how it applies to how it can benefit us in nature. And they're going to digitally paint, draw, whatever, they choose to do to make that nature journal. Additionally, along the way, since they have a tablet, they can take pictures that they want. That helps them create that nature journal. So materials needed for this assignment is like iPad, Android tablet, whatever. Can be used digitally to draw or paint. So they're also going to be expected to document their findings along the way and identify exactly what's in that scenery and how its role in the ecosystem is important. So it's not just a matter of drawing, putting pen to paper. It's also a matter of identifying what you're seeing, like what do you see in your scenery, what stands out to you, what piques your interest, what is its role in the ecosystem. So everything from identifying, the trees that they see, to any insects maybe in that scenery. And so you're going to identify those objects, and I'd also recognize and put on paper what its role is, why it's important to that ecosystem. So here's a example here with a little nature journal. So like I said, it's based on, if this is, imagine yourself standing in front of this area. I know it's just a drawing, but you can imagine you put yourself in front of that attractive scenery you find in that park. What is it about the area stands out to you? The trees, the water, the swan, or the geese, swans, whatever. And put it on paper, draw it, put your thoughts on paper. So like I said, it's an example here of a nature journal. And lots of times, and what is expected of this assignment is you also document your findings along with the journal itself, the illustration. So student will be expected to create a drawing such as this, and as well as identifying any things that stand out in that drawing, and like I said, its role in the scenery and the ecosystem as a whole. So hope everybody enjoy the example I have, my idea for nature journal, and hope everybody has a good rest of their semester.